everybody! Hello, Dahlia! Hello, David! Let me switch screens. Hello, Adobe Live! Sorry, I'm in a very good mood today. How is everyone today? My name is Sarah Mapes. I'm an illustrator and designer from Ohio. Who do we have in the chat? We have Dahlia. We have my ma Dave. Dahlia says, finally made it. Hey Sarah, hey everyone. Sorry I missed the last two. No worries at all. That's what the replays are for. Plus, everybody has a life and gets busy and everything. You know how it be. Jack Watson is also in the chat. Hello, Jack. Jack is another streamer here on Behance with a subscription, so be sure to give Jack a check out on Behance. There's a link to our profile in the chat. And we have Rod? I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. I'm very bad with pronouncing names. But they say hi and hello. Let me switch screens. Alright, so we're going to start off in Fresco today, but I'm going to finish this one up in Illustrator. I'm just going to do a quick sketch in Fresco, I think, to give us a start out. But what I'm going to work on today is something for my subscribers, because you are all wonderful human beings and have been subscribed to me for a little while now, and I very much appreciate you. So last month I did a prompt for Mermay, and my goal had been to create an entire prompt list for my subscribers and do something fun for Mermay, and then I got a commission and it blew the first like 3 weeks of May, literally, just out of the water. And I ended up only working on like one Mermay piece on stream, which you guys can watch the replays for. They're on my profile if you're interested. But I didn't get to accomplish my goal. So I was looking up other prompt lists that I could do that like people kind of do on social media and stuff that I could make for my subscribers, and then also make some cool art to then give assets to my subscribers. And I found Junicorn. There's Kaijun, there's Junebug. I wasn't sure if Junebug was run by like a specific person or not though, so I kind of wanted to stay away from that in case I was like stepping on anyone's toes. Oh, did I lose audio? Hello? Oh no, Dave can hear me. Okay. It's cursed, Jack. It's cursed. Red is saying no problem. Jack is concerned I lost audio. I'm not sure. Dave says he can hear me. If anyone else is watching, let me know. I'm gonna truck on for now. So anyhow, I found Junicorn. I thought Kaijun was super interesting, which is like kaiju, which is like big scary monsters and stuff. I'm not really good with that sort of thing. And I think if I was going to participate in that, that would be something that I would want to do like on my own and not tie it to subscribers. So we're going to do Junicorn, and we're going to design some unicorn themed stuff, which might be girly, might be silly. I don't know. I'm excited. So I have a Cricut and everything, so I can cut and make my own stickers and I can seal them and stuff. So at the end of this little experiment, all of the assets that I use to create this and the source files will be available for the subscribers. And then I will also print, cut, and send stickers out for subscribers too. For all 5 sticker designs, you may do with them what you please. But I just thought it would be something nice. Okay, everyone's saying they can hear me. That's good. All right, so start. I like to do like a nice warm color for my sketches. You've probably seen if you've been to my streams before. That's the wrong layer. Make sure we have a nice pencil going. We do. I was talking yesterday about how it's my favorite thing to sketch with. So I think for this one I'm gonna do a round sticker. Start a new layer so I don't ruin that shape. I'm also not going to announce like the buzzwords for the prompt list that I gave for my subscribers because they're like specifically for the subscribers. If you guys want to like try and guess them or like draw your own unicorns while we're doing this, you can. Feel free to. Just because I don't want to like open it up to people outside like the subscription thing. I mean, you can participate in Junicorn. I just don't want to open like the buzzwords up to people outside of the subscription thing. I don't want to like offend anyone or anything. So. Okay. Actually, let's use the ruler tool. I'm gonna draw a straight line. And then I can go ahead and center that. I'll just set up some like guides for myself while I'm in here so everything ends up kinda straight for my layout. Okay, that's probably good for right now. Can merge that down. Let's unlock that. Merge that down. Before we lock that, I will fade this a little bit so it's not so strong. Okay. Let me bring up my folder I have here for my prompt list. And I think for this one, I want to keep it like cute. And I have a color palette and everything picked out, which I will show you guys when I'm done with this. But I would like to incorporate some plants and stuff. And I have a bunch of like plant brushes that I built for my subscribers too, for Illustrator, not Fresco. I think I'd like to incorporate those into this as well. Get some use out of them. Hey Odari, hey Bliss, how you guys doing? Bliss, I'm sorry your stream was having so many problems right before mine. It was just not, it was not having it today. Oh my gosh, why can I not click on your names today? Odari and Bliss are both streamers here on Behance. Poor Bliss's stream was just getting annihilated today. Odaria is saying Junicorn sounds like fun. I'm hoping so. I think it should be cute. We're gonna do kind of like a little stylized unicorn here. Actually, let's not. I wonder if we should do like, I think I should do like cute little straight legs. Might need to shrink this down a little bit. for right now. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Dahlia says I need to quit Pokemon for a few minutes, and Dave says one does not simply just quit Pokemon. That is true. One does not simply just quit Pokemon. It's blasphemy. So, this is gonna be a little bit crooked, I think, my sketch here. We're not going for any form of realism. I will straighten anything that looks like goofy and such out in Illustrator. Of course, can't forget the horn. We'll do like a cute little round one. I suppose I don't want to like... We'll go more like that. I'm afraid to like... kind of forgot what I was gonna say. I don't want to like point the nose too much because I don't want her to look like a dog. Also, it's automatically just a girl unicorn. I think we can probably really exaggerate some of this in Illustrator too. Move that up a little bit. We'll make her a little bit smaller. And then I think I want to grab her legs. Just kind of really stocky there, which isn't a problem. I'm just not going for like a stocky character design. Dahlia says, yeah, I realized that. I've been playing for about an hour now and I have no attention for anything else. I almost missed the stream. Which Pokemon are you playing? Are you playing Arceus? Dory says words of wisdom about not quitting Pokemon. And Dahlia says, the outline already looks so elegant. Oh, thank you. I feel like we could probably tilt the head up a little bit. Oh, Dari says Junicorn sounds like it would be a Pokemon. Yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe we'll design a Pokemon for one of them. Okay, so you know we have to include like some kind of like bangs, right? And then we'll do like the cute little eyelashes, kind of like that. We'll kind of give her a little smile. Maybe we could give her like, we could do like a Pegasus kind of, and we'll give her like little wings too. They'll just be like really tiny. Daria says I got my son Arceus when it came out. Awesome game. Yes, I was gonna say that and I forgot. I got Arceus, I beat it. I didn't 100% it because that's a lot of effort to put into it. Because there's really a lot to do with that game, and I don't have the time. But it is a really good game, and I did beat it. Arena says, cool, Dave is translating for me. Thank you, and welcome to my stream. Float off, kind of like the moon puff hair with like these little silly things. Curly cues, that's what I was looking for. Connect those pieces a little bit. Okay, I think this is probably pretty good. I'm not gonna do like, I'm not gonna sketch any flowers or anything because I want to add some flowers to this. I'm not gonna do any of that in here, I don't think. Just because the sketch is gonna get super busy. And I think it's probably okay if I just kind of plan all that out in Illustrator by starting to make assets and then like layering the assets and stuff and then deciding how I want those to go. So let's save this. Oh yes, publish and export. Just save it as a JPEG really quick. All right, so let's close that guy. Oh, Arena in the chat is asking, how much do you need to draw to get that good? I draw pretty much every day in some fashion. Thank you for translating, Dave. Yes, they're also saying thank you. I draw every day in some fashion. I practice as much as I possibly can. So, a lot. I would just say a lot, and thank you. before the stream started a color palette, which you guys can see here. Hello, Nidalee. The cat is coming to say hello. I also pulled some assets that I've had from other projects, like I talked about. I have some other subscriber assets here. Hold on one second. I'm trying to move my camera. I got a nice digital camera, and now the cat is coming to visit. You can probably see her tail. No, you can't see her tail. Come on, go. She's just frozen. Oh, she's moving the drawing. Come here. You're silly. Sorry about that. Just a little cat invasion. Oh, she's really coming to say hello now. This is a treat. What are you doing? Switch to full screen really quick. Sorry, interruptions from the animals. She says hi. The ever elusive cat, who you guys never see, says hello. She's the star of the show today. Anyhow. Coming back to actually drawing, I have some assets that I pulled. These are all brushes that I made in Illustrator. So I have some kind of flower plants that I might pull these, but I'm not going to use them as it is. But there's a bunch of different designs in here. I have some sparkles that I created, and then I have some other plants. So like these are really nice because you can just I should just be able to assign. I might not be able to. Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Okay, anyhow. We'll worry about that later. I have multiple plants in here. So I pulled these to kind of play. Let's go ahead and lock that layer. I'm stumbling over my words today. It's fine. Also, we are not going to have a drawing at 18 inches by 20 inches or whatever it was from yesterday at 400 DPI. Dave says, Arena is asking if this is my profession since you draw every day. It is. Yes, it is. I work full-time and freelance, and then I do streaming and stuff. Arena is also saying, beautiful cat. Thank you. Okay. So get that nice and big. That's gonna be our sticker base. Okay, hold on one second. I'm also going to switch my screen. Yep, there we go. Google Translate works. It helps. Thank you, Dave. And then let's pull in my little unicorn to the bottom. And then I'm just gonna pull down the opacity on that so I can kind of see a little bit better. Also, I see this sticker base. Can lock that. So that's just gonna be our background. We'll worry about the plants and stuff a little bit later. But for now, let's kind of outline our unicorn. Dahlia says, I'm being attacked by a Shinx in Pokemon. Very aggressive. Yes, the Shinxes were a pain. Okay. Let's turn our smoothing up a bit here. I also forgot to mention that I'm an illustrator on the iPad now instead of Fresco, and I will eventually also switch to Illustrator on the desktop. Oi? We're saying oi in the chat. Thank you for the follow, Arena. Could play my little button. Thanks for the follow. And I think instead of making any kind of like neck joint here, we're just gonna connect that. Oh, I'm gonna struggle pronouncing this and I apologize. Is it Shakwat? I apologize if I butchered that, but hello. Okay, let's get rid of some of these points to smooth this out a little bit. Ah, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. The notification settings, I'm assuming, is what you, yeah, so you followed and everything. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then Shakwat is saying, no problem, it's not easy to pronounce. It is not, I'm sorry. But thank you for understanding. Bliss says, this looks like a very happy unicorn. She is very cute, I think. She's just gonna be living her best life with her mane blowing in the wind. Okay, so let's give me my rulers, and I just want to drag a guide down here because I want her to be, like, I want her legs to be straight. Trying to do that like little joint hoof thing that they have. Ankle joint, I should say. But I also don't want it to look weird. Whoops. She kind of looks like she's wearing little shoes. Oh, thank you, Dahlia. Dahlia says, I love how every aspect of your art is always so cheerful and beautiful. It's not all the time, but thank you. I like to do a lot of happy stuff. Bliss says, gotta head out and get eggs. I should be back before the end of the stream. I mean, it's just eggs, lol. Hey, you never know. The grocery store could be a dangerous place. We will see you at the end of the stream, Bliss, or before then, whenever you get back. Have a safe trip to the store. It's really what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's make sure we're dropping the bottom of the hooves on the same plane too. I think for this, I'm going to actually not do that way. I've changed my mind, everyone. I've changed my mind, as I do. Oh. I think we're gonna do something like this instead of trying to put like the hoof joints in there. Let's take out okay. I think I will give her, let's try to give her a joint up here. Just a little bit. Dave is translating again and says, Arena says someday she will learn English so she can communicate freely. Hey, that's what Google Translate is for. I know it's hard. But Dave is doing a very good job, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Dave. And Arena says she's starting to learn, and the unicorn looks great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Type it too, just in case. let's add another point here. Oops. I keep changing my mind on how I want this to look. I'm sorry. Okay, I think this is probably... Nope, I'm gonna leave that how it was. I think this is probably good for right now. I'm gonna take... We're gonna duplicate this. Okay, so I just duplicated the legs. So it's a little less work for myself to put them in the back. Yeah, poor Dave is working overtime. That's okay though. Stephen Booth is here. Hello, Stephen Booth. How are you today? I'll just let you decide. It's okay, Dave. Unless it's like something important with like a question or something directly directed at what I'm doing. Directly directed. How are you today, Stephen Booth? All right, so let's do... We'll do like cute little ears like that. Stephen Booth says, okay, quite tired for some reason. It is gloomy out today after being very nice out for like the past week, and I also am feeling tired. Ah, okay. Dahlia said that Arena said, good luck learning. David can translate, and She said she has to leave, and good luck. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Arena. Bye. Thanks for joining. Also, it's okay, Dahlia. Don't worry. That is quite okay. And thank you for the help, everyone, with the Google Translate and stuff. You're very appreciated. Okay, so there is an ear. We're gonna do another ear. I think I'm going to attach this one to the body, though. To make sure this is at the bottom. And that these are also both at the bottom. Can actually probably group those. Yeah, let's just keep all those, the two legs grouped. Get out of the way, little handle. Okay, there we go. I may need to add... Oh no, that's probably okay. So it's probably kind of hard to see what I'm doing. I'll fill some of this in with white in a minute. Oh, so Rule is back. Hello. Thanks for joining the stream again today. They're asking, what is this? I am, Dahlia is answering and saying it's a unicorn sticker. And hello, yes, I'm designing a little unicorn sticker today for my subscribers. Okay, probably gonna be done with that for right now. No, we won't do one there. Okay, we're just gonna change this width profile. Try bring that up a little bit. Oops, change the width profile again. Probably group all that. Oh, we have, is it Tarcisio in the chat? They say, hello, my name is Tarcisio. Many greetings from Sicily. Hello, thanks for tuning into my stream today. Hello from Ohio. Okay, and then I'll probably do the nose. Something like this. I feel like this should be opposite. Should be like that instead. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Oop. We'll give her a cute little half smile like that. Oh, once again. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tarcisio. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Get to use my button. Thanks for the follow. I did kind of like that better. It was that way. I wonder if we could just do something like that instead. Okay, yeah, she's cute. I like her. Okay, cool. So we're gonna group all these like little facial features that we have here. Oops. Into one group. Those are at the top. Perfect. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna give her a little wing because I think it's cute. This probably would have been better suited for the spiral tool in like Illustrator on the desktop. You can always change it to that later. Oop, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fine for now. I might fiddle with that a little bit more in Illustrator on the desktop. And then for this wing, I'm definitely going to do this a little bit more round. Okay, that's probably okay for right now. I might change that a little bit later. I'm a liar, I might change this right now. Let's add a point in here, because this is not cooperating with me. That's a little bit more how I wanted it. We just need to make this bottom part a bit bigger. Okay. Cooperate with me, please. There we go. It's a quiet chat today. Not that it's a complaint. Yesterday I just feel like it was like popping in here, and then today it's It's quiet. Okay, let's connect this to her body just a little bit. You know, I almost don't even think we need this like little spiral thing here now. I think she would just be okay with like this little itty bitty wing. Maybe just like floating off her back right there. Yeah, let's go with that for right now. Sorry, I was making it force save. Dave says probably the nature of Sundays. Always. Dahlia says, I forgot I was watching a stream. Sorry, being chased by a giant Pokemon. That is okay. No worries. Also, I'm fairly quiet today, so... we can make sure that this goes all the way to the bottom. And the last thing we have to do is the tail. For now. Oh. Let's make sure this goes all the way to the back. It is. Entered full concentration mode today with this. I'm sorry. Okay, you're kind of being really annoying today. There we go. please cooperate. Okay. Just gonna give her a little spiral tail like that too. Group that. Send this all the way to the back. All right, let's start filling in some of these objects. Just some white really quick so I can check my layering, make sure that's okay. Like, debating whether I want these to be attached to her. We'll just attach it there, that's kind of cute. Okay, she's cute. She's so derpy looking, I love her. But that's okay, Dahlia. Dahlia says, I've got to go. I'll watch the end later if I don't make it back. But have a wonderful day, everyone. You too, Dahlia. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a good day. Okay, I'm going to group that. But it looks like we need to adjust the layering on that. Perfect. Probably get rid of our guides for now. We probably don't need them. Okay, so let's do the horn really quick. For the horn, I'm gonna make an oval. Or do I want to do a square? Let's do a square. To do much smaller than that. Whoops. Oh, whoops again. Let's go ahead and I thought I not? There it is. I was just under the wrong menu. Sorry. Blend. Okay. That's fine for now. Okay, so I'm going to expand that, and then I'm going to play with this a little bit. Let's just ungroup that. Okay, you're kind of truthfully being very annoying. Give me this. I'll put this on its own layer for a second. I am tired today, everyone. See, I don't know. I feel like I should have made this shape different. Yeah. Okay, we just went through all that and now I've changed my mind because that's just how it be sometimes. Sorry, everyone. I'm just having a moment. Sometimes it's like I've never used Illustrator before in my life. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to be a little bit smarter about this. Percy, how are you today? Percy is in the chat. Percy says, hi guys, hello. Oh, right. We moved to another layer. I forgot. Please hold. Illustrator's layers occasionally freak out. The unicorn went missing. If no one caught that. Every once in a while, Illustrator's layers just have an actual fit of some sort. I feel like I need to duplicate her bangs like that. And then I'm gonna make one smaller. Okay, and I feel like I need to take this down a bit. There we go. Ah, Jack says, I think my audio is fixed. Was it broken this whole time? That's so unfortunate. I'm glad you fixed it before your stream, though. That would have been rough. her even smaller wings. She'll just have like these little itty bitty wings. Oh, that's fair. Jack says I finished publishing a project and then sorted it out, so yes. But only because I didn't want to restart until I finished. I mean, that's fair. Or I didn't want to restart until I was finished. Okay. So let's come in here now. In this part of the hair, I think I'm just gonna add just some lines like that. And we can add those to that group. And we'll do the same thing down here. Oh, is that yawn? I'm sorry. It has apparently been a long day. Alright, so gonna need to do use a shape builder for this. Oh, I don't want to send this off for comments. Gonna add some hooves. Whoops. Okay, we'll add these hooves to the back leg group. Or not. Okay, so let's kind of start playing with some base colors now. Oh, we can add these with the body group. We can also group the bangs and the horns, I think. Or not. I could just click in 17,000 random places on accident. Get rid of our guides. The face is on a layer. The wings are on a layer. Okay, so I have this pretty much worked out. I think in a good way. Definitely going to do the background of this sticker. I think to kind of be this really dark blue color. But then I was debating adding like a subtle gradient to it. this opposite, I think. Yeah. Did not mean to move the gradient. Or just smack my headset on accident. I'm sorry. Is my circle not like a perfect circle? I don't know, it doesn't matter that much. Jack says this is looking cute. Thank you. I'm excited for her. We'll see how this goes. And Dave says this unicorn perfectly embodies Sari. My name is Sari now. Sarah's inner self. Yes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yes. This might be a little too harsh. Wanna dial this back a bit. I was kind of looking like a very 90s button gradient. Okay, so I might let me unlock all of this. Let's scale it down a smidge. I'm gonna duplicate this base. We're gonna make this back one white. Just a solid color, please. We'll put a thin line around it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tamika, if you are watching. I can use my button. Bloop. Oh, and Kalila? Is that how you pronounce that? Can use that as well. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Nick is here. Nick says, careful, Sari. I'm not going to say it, but Siri is listening. Gotta be quiet. My iPad will light up. It'll be like, what do you need? I have it shut off on my phone, because she annoys me sometimes. So, what I would like to do with this sticker, actually, or this extra line that I made. I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. Just go ahead and center that. That's going to be the bounds of our sticker. And I feel like we might, I was thinking about breaking the unicorn out of that a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't want her to be too big because I definitely want to add some flowers. Oop, I just duplicated her on accident. Okay, so there's that. And I think I'm gonna do something similar to this, but different. On this like outside ring area. And then this white space here will be where like that'll be like the bounds of the white on the sticker. I could also print her on clear, or I could do like a layered sticker with like clear and then like the clear and then white underneath that. We'll see. I could do a lot of fun stuff, basically. Alright, so I'm gonna let that save. I'm gonna switch to the desktop 1 second. Make sure Illustrator is open. It is. Alright, so now I am on Illustrator on the desktop. Let me just close everything on my iPad. to get my mouse mat. Sorry, everybody. My little keyboard rest. Okay. I have to like transform my desk every time I put the iPad up here. All right, so I am on Illustrator on the desktop now. Oh, hey, Asun, how are you? Asun is in the chat. Asun says, hey guys, unfortunately I can't stay for long. That's okay. No worries. Thanks. Yes, Dave says thanks for popping in. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's do... We're cooking now. Give me this. Let's do... Actually, no, I'm a liar. Okay. We're gonna bump this up. This is gonna be our little stem. Ooh, actually, no, let's leave that as a line. I'm gonna leave that as a line. And then I switched to the desktop because I'm going to start making like foliage brushes to add to this and lay all of that out before I get like color down. And you can make brushes in Illustrator on the iPad. I just have a slightly easier time of it and a quicker time of it on the desktop. Actually, let's keep these all the same size. I'm gonna group that. I'm gonna center it on this line. Hello, the Joinal production. Thanks for popping into my stream. How are you today? Asun is also saying, I'm currently sick, so I'm not the best. I'm sorry, Asun. I hope you feel better soon. I know that is no fun. You know, I'm a liar. I'm gonna keep this shape, but I think I want to do something a little bit more rounded with this. Sorry, I'm a liar. Make sure that's all even. I want this to be pink. Yeah, let's actually just do 2 of these. This one a smidge bigger. As soon as says, wow, it's June already. I know, right? Like, where did this month go? Or where did the month of May go, I should say? Okay. Okay, so there's that. Gonna keep the shape that way. Since I have to go now, I'm sorry I stayed short. I have to pick up my dad's birthday cake for tomorrow. Keep up the good work, Sarah. Tell your dad happy birthday and thank you so much, Asun. I hope you have a good day. Okay, there's that. And then let's add some green. Right, I think I wanna make this not. Or do I? I don't know. Sometimes me and brushes in Illustrator don't always get along, so if I struggle with this for a moment, please ignore me. Okay, make this a scatter brush because I want it to be a circle. Ho 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 ho. Might be too big. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Do I want this to be a pattern brush? I really hate fiddling with pattern brushes, just for the record. So I was trying to make it a scatter brush. Okay, let me delete some of this stuff in here. It's just like Illustrator preset stuff that I don't want. There we go. There we go. this to fit in here. I told you I struggle with pattern brushes sometimes. Sometimes my brain just can't, like... That's probably why. Okay. So about 15 minutes left, so if anybody has any questions, let me know. Really don't think I want this to be a pattern brush, to be honest. I think I want this to be... I think I only want this to be one of these. That's what I wanted. Except not quite. There we go. 70 years later. Sorry, brushes are sometimes not my strong suit for whatever reason. That's what I was looking to do. Oh, but now okay. Now I want to do this. There we go. I got it. I got it, everybody. Like I said, sometimes not my strong suit. Alright, so I'm just gonna group that. We can add a little drop shadow to this guy. Get rid of that black line. I know you could kind of see like the bounds of the sticker, just a little bit. Okay, so now I need to pick out a color for the unicorn, and I think we're gonna do the unicorn in blue. We are, of course, not going to leave these black lines in here, as they are. We're gonna do some shading and stuff on here. Do I want to do her hair pink? I think I want to do her hair pink. Her hair. Her unicorn hair. Okay, so I'm gonna break this color. Now switch to HSB. And I'm gonna darken that a little bit. I want it to stay pretty saturated, so I'm not gonna add too much black to it. I think it's safe to do the hooves, like, probably this dark blue color. And we can give her a little, do like an orange wing maybe. She's kind of looking My Little Pony-ish right now, right? Going to have to ungroup that. And then we will definitely do this horn. Probably this yellow color. It's like a very greeny yellow. She's a boppin' unicorn. Oh my goodness, there's only like 5 minutes left of this stream. We made it pretty far. I designed a whole unicorn today. Look at that. So sorry I wasn't like super chatty. We just had like a lot going on. I'm gonna bump these up to 2 points for right now. I'll put that like that instead, I think I do. So then, stuff like these lines, I will probably match, reset that. I'll probably match like this blue color a little bit. And then the same with these lines over here. I'll probably break this pink color and make it Oh, probably a little bit more purpley. I'm gonna darken that up. Oops. Odari says looks fantastic. Thanks, Odari. Definitely not anywhere close to being done, but I do like it. I think she's very cute. Oops. Make sure all of this stays on this assets layer. This is our sketch, which we can hide now. All right, so I think this is about as far as I'm gonna get today with this. I plan to stream again next week. I would like to do one of these per week for the month of June. I'll break the color on this too. Each one is gonna fit with a different theme. But I didn't get the whole weekend to work on this one, so I might save it for next weekend, to be honest, and do like one Saturday and one Sunday. We'll see. Either that or I'll finish it up off stream. Oh, hey, Clever. How are you? Clever says, looks like a pretty unipony. Yeah. Just a fun, goofy little thing. I definitely plan on doing a lot more to this. Probably add a little gradients. Do this at like 90. I'm just playing now because it's fun. All right. Jack says got pretty far today though. Yeah, I truthfully, very much. Speaking of Jack, she just went live, so it's about that time to wrap up. Make sure to go watch Jack's stream. Clever says hi, been lurking. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for lurking and tuning into my stream today. All right, so I think this is where I'm gonna end today. Thank you everybody who went on this lovely unicorn journey with me today. I will be back next weekend, same time, same place. I'm going to continue working on some unicorns. Give me a like, give me a follow if you're interested to see where that goes. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to wrap up then. Bye, everybody. Thank you.